to say, and I talk to the river. She answered me in ways. I once asked the water, do you recognize me? My whole body a river, frame that flows and ripples deep within. Liquid herd, gurgling with inseparable droplets and always inviting. My entire habitat encompassing, salted and fresh, full and rushing with life, never dammed or receding and certainly never stagnant. My movement, a fluid feminine rhythm, trickling or hasty through valleys and mountains. I wind. I am no pond, yet at times I resemble an ocean. I once asked the water, do you recognize me? I sat still, waited for an answer. All I saw was my reflection in the flux, in the wave, in the flux, in the wave. And I spoke to the river. I spoke. I had so much to say, and I talked to the river. She answered me in ways. My story is an interesting one. So another place that we call another thing we call San Antonio is like military town USA. Growing up in San Antonio, when I was a little kid, there was at least 5 military bases. We had Kelly and Lackland, we had Randolph, Fort Sam, and Brooks. My daddy was stationed at Brooks Air Force Base. He was an Air Force guy, and he worked at the cinema. Yeah. So I grew up in the 80s. I was born in a military base. I was born on Lackland and Woodward Hall. So the first couple years of my life growing up, living in base housing, and then my family, they saved up enough money to start their starter home, and had 2 girls, in their 20s, so 2 little girls, and we grew up on the south side and the west side, and then when I got to 3rd grade, we moved to the north side, and Northeast Independent School District. So I know a lot about the places that make San Antonio feel like home, like the Mission Marquee Theater, where my daddy would put us under a blanket and sneak us in, and we'd watch drive-in movies. Yeah, because you have to sneak family members in. That's just the way you do. If you have the money to pay, why pay? So, yeah. So we did that. My daddy used to sell shish kebabs at Travis Park when I was a little girl. He loved jazz music, and when Jazz Alive would come around, and I think we're at the 38th annual Jazz Alive that's coming up next weekend. So I mean, you just love jazz. Fly you behind in San Antonio, and it is jazz in your life. So we love jazz a whole lot, and we have it at Travis Park, and he's expanding to other parks. But I grew up on smooth jazz, and my daddy was a DJ, and so we just had no crates of music in our houses, and we would just go to parks on the weekend and cruise. My dad had a Camaro, and he thought he was the bomb. Imagine being in your early 20s having a Camaro, having a fine wife and 2 kids. We just put the music on, and we would cruise Brackenridge Park, and we would cruise the military. And there's a couple of streets called Military in San Antonio, but I'm talking about Southeast Military. If you're from San Antonio, you know what I'm talking about.
Military Drive.
You know what I'm saying? And so music was such an important part of my life, just woven into the fabric. I'm not that crazy about country, but I can get with a little bit of country. But what I love is the mariachi, and I love the tejano, and I'm a black girl, but I don't know it sometimes. Because so much of San Antonio to me is Latin culture and Hispanic culture, and it's you can't come to San Antonio and not embrace it. And I want you to know, if you don't remember much else, tacos are a love language. Say it with me, everybody. Tacos.
Love language.
Love language.
Yes.
You may want to marry Jason, but he got a wife and kids. But the way your tacos is speaking to my spirit, brother, you can have me. Tacos like that, you go together, you know what I'm saying? And so, if you don't remember much else, remember tacos.
Our love language.
Yeah, okay. So, something else that's love language is party. We love to party in San Antonio. But San Antonio,
Viva la fiesta.
Viva
fiesta.
Viva tacos. We're not rich, but we make do with what we have. And when we invite you over, you might get some video, you might get some barbecue.
That's right.
But you sure enough, go get some beer. Because beer, much like tacos, is a love language. And that's just how we get down in San Antonio. So get your tolerance together. Even if you're like, I'm not drinking, or get over it. When you come to San Antonio, we will have some drinks. And that's just how we do what we do. And we just enjoy each other, and we work hard, because fiesta is as important as siesta.
And taco.
Spoken all your love languages with the tacos and all that. You need to go to sleep. So y'all gonna sleep real good tonight. I'm letting you know now. You're gonna be like, you're going to bed. You're going to bed. I'm going to share my San Antonio poem, because I can talk forever. You know what I'm saying? But I want to share this poem that I actually wrote for you all. And all it does is reiterate everything that you've already heard everybody else say. Because I was like, oh, that's in my poem. Like every time somebody would talk, like I was like, I said that in my poem. You know, so you know it's true if you've heard it verified through several mouths. So here we go.
Vocab.
Y'all so kind. Nice people. Oh, you know what it is? Pineapple margaritas. Y'all are in the I love you phase of drunk. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay there. Don't get to the angry or the crazy. I mean, a little bit of crazy, but then you know what I'm saying? Don't be having babies on company time. Alright. Let me talk to you all. Here goes Mark. Awaken to San Antonio. I fell asleep and found myself lost in a familiar dreamland. Saint Anthony remains, gathering our prayers, hovering over the city limits deep in the heart of Texas. Blue bonnets and pink evening primrose stipple the rolling vista in this land. In this land, gritos grow like green nopal from the thorny throats of beautiful people. The howling prickly cries pierce the human atmosphere and shower the skin of Tierra Madre. We bathe her dirt with our melodies. It sounds like fiesta. We are well acquainted with hard work because we are more than just a party city. Mighty mariachis and gently con cariños caress Mother Earth with culture as she elevates our feet to the hill country plains. And you can hear the dreaming echoes of many people all across this terrain. My language is landlocked with Tex-Mex slang where I stand in San Antonio. Even the soot of San Antonio soils my feet in vibrance. From Espada to Capistrano, the missions echo the songs of patrons and patronesses, luring me to life. And I am revitalized in this place surrounded by pioneering spirits, German settlers who gave us Oktoberfest, full of golden froth-filled malts and ales, and transplants from India that shared Wali Festival, illuminated with diyas for the hope of new beginnings and good triumphing over evil. In my city, we give thanks to honor our ancestors who passed into the afterlife. We offer flowers and photos against the ofrenda, a homemade altar. On Dia de los Muertos, we throw cheers of floats saturated with rich rainbow colors on the riverwalk during the Battle of Flowers parade, and we teach our children. The traditions are raised as high as the Lone Star flag. We brag on our NBA team, the San Antonio Spurs, for their 5 championship rings. And we cling to the memory of ballpark games with the Mission minor league baseball team. And as you ride through the downtown area, you can hear the faint sound of a stadium full of fans applauding and feasting on popcorn and franks. I am so thankful for the concerts at night at La Villa Square with its Spanish terracotta tile and streaming lights, or Hemisphere Plaza shining incandescent with the familiar sound of the accordion squeezing luminescent corridos up to the statuesque Tower of America 750 feet above us. Yeah, San Antonio is a city where you join us and love us. No matter what tumbleweed you roll in on, we will embrace you with the bienvenidos and tell you that you belong among us. And we've been waiting for you to answer the call to be found in St. Anthony's embrace and feel the comfort of his soothing southern hospitality, awaken, renewed, subdued in the city limits, the sensation of sublime sweetness that takes us on a path of discovery. For every corner, you can smell it. And it smells like roasted corn husks wrapped in possibilities, juicier than seasoned elotes. Every corner is a canvas where the colors rouse from their slumber and come to life, dancing among the people. And we boot, scoot, boogie, and line dance our way down the stony path of every plaza, picking up the picante pace as we prance to the songs of San Antonio and its fervent prayer for our people in the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen.
Amen. Bonita, poeta!
Of being embraced and loved, and the city of things that are lost yet found in our home, and you feel protected and prayed for, because Catholicism is a thing in San Antonio. We take being Catholic real serious. You can get your fish and fries, okay? So, with that said, I want you to know that when you come to our city, you are loved, you are embraced, and you are protected, and you are there to celebrate because you made it. We made it through so much, and you should give yourself a hand because you made it. Yeah, me and Azul got one little piece left to do for you all, and we're going to get out of your way. I know I'm over my 10 minutes, I'll get them. Let's do this little love song. I need a little sexy to go home to, don't you?
Yeah.
You need one more microphone? I don't know where the other microphone went. It's a little microphone. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, you're so fun. Un aplauso para Vocab. Isn't she absolutely?
You're amazing! Poeta, bonita!
Impressionante. Tried to make me cry my lashes off.
Yeah.
that exists when I close my eyes. You must live in the infinite black that exists when I close my eyes, stemming from my imaginative wisdom, my ability to plumb your substance into dreams. To me, that's what he means, and how winning to the conjured state of being I fathom you in limbs of a sacred body. And oh baby, you have such a sacred body.
Tienes una miradita que mis hombros visita, se posa en mis manos y me da cosquillitas, se posa en mis manos y me da cosquillitas.
I am fulfilled like every promise I could ever make to love you. Fulfilled like the hopes I had when I met you. Baby, I see the bigger picture concerning us. So from the dawn until the dusk, even after eternity begins to rust, please trust that I will always love. Above all else, I will sacrifice of myself to give to the memorial that we make together. Above all else, I will endeavor to pay homage to that memorial in which I treasure. And it will be my greatest pleasure to love you until the celestial bodies begin bowing. The celestial bodies, they bow before our love.
Mr. Fiesta.
Bravo!
Oigan, estoy en Las Vegas.
That was really beautiful. Azul, thank you. Vocab, thank you. Christina, thank you.
You're amazing, Andrea. You're beautiful.
We do have a, not that everybody needs to leave now, in closing our we have a special giveaway.
Oigan, estoy en Las Vegas en el marco de IPW, que es una reunión de turismo de Estados Unidos y que reúne a periodistas de todo el mundo y a prestadores de servicios turísticos, agentes de viajes. Y esta noche estamos celebrando a San Antonio y también estamos celebrando que nos estamos viendo por primera vez en 2 años, pues mucha gente de la industria. Y pues ya, gracias. Quiero enseñarles a Mr. Fiesta.
Take it back to your home or your office, give it to your children, your wife,
Estoy obsesionada.
your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Think of San Antonio and come visit us. Thank you, everyone.